Hey buddy, how's it going? My name is Bizais and I'm going to be your coach for this short VOD review. So let's get started. So we're playing Azir in the mid lane against Zed, so this is a pretty decent matchup for you. Generally speaking, Azir into Zed does good. I think that it's a skill matchup and I think that the better player is going to end up winning the matchup. So as Azir, I would say he's a control champ. I would say playing around tempo, playing around priority, playing around winning the lane phase is very important. We can win the lane phase and then we can transitionate our pressure to other lanes through roaming. So it's really important for you to actually get the push, not necessary to kill Zed, even though you prefer to do it. Not you don't necessarily look to only kill Zed or only like win lane phase really hard, because also your scaling option is very good. In the later stages, you have a really high long range DPS champ, and I think that you're going to benefit a lot from that. So in this particular case, we didn't really cover. I recommended to cover in this entrance, especially because they have Galio and they can definitely go for an invade. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. Okay, in terms of runes, I would say you can get Halo Blades, you can get Comet, you can get Little Tempo, and you can also get Electrocute. So what will I get? Well, if I want to get something that is going to end up working for most of the games, I would get Halo Blades. In this particular case, I think that Halo Blades is good for the laning phase. I feel like for the later stages, especially because you're facing two tanks, Little Tempo is very good. Why? Well, Little Tempo is going to allow you to like hit a lot, and especially because if you're 5 items or 6 items with Rylai's and Death Cap and everything, you're going to smash them. But I wouldn't really say it's a mistake. You go for a Halo Blitz in this case. In this case, it's just preference. So let's see how you play. Generally speaking, with Azir, you're looking to actually survive inside of the later stages, and Ignite is a little bit suboptimal. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's ideal. I think that it's better to get either Barrier, which I would prefer, or even Exhaust. So let's see. So you go on the laning phase. Before we actually start into the review, we wanna see this point of view. So here we have left angle and we have right angle. If you wanna trade against him, it's so much easier for you to actually trade if you're facing him like this. Of course, he needs to use his Q on the minions, and then you can have a breathing room to actually walk up on him. If he doesn't have an ability, you can walk up on him and you can punish him. So again, do you wanna trade against him? We need to face him. Do you wanna not trade against him? You need to stay diagonally. But I need to mostly push first and then get level 2 advantage and go on him. It's really important to get level 2 advantage and to like slow push or like to get a priority to constantly hit the minions so we can get level 2 advantage. We need 7 minions to get level 2. So let's see what if you do it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's really good. It's really good. Okay, right here we have more minions, so let's see if you punish. Yes, you do punish. I think that you could have been a little bit more aggressive even. Like in this particular case, let's see. I would stay right here. I would reposition myself aggressively here, and I would stay right here. Why? Well, the thing is, if he's going to Q on the minion and on you, the damage is going to be decreased. So I will try to force his hand. So you want to try to bait out some abilities. Especially in this case, he doesn't have Q for about 6 seconds. So what should you do? You should walk up aggressively, but you should walk up on the same angle. Like here, this is fine, but I feel like you should have walked up a little bit more aggressive and then just throw W auto and then just back off. Um, I feel like you could have executed this a little bit better because this soldier doesn't really do anything. I feel like you could have put it like maybe right here so you can create a lot of space inside of this back pocket, and then you can just put another one, this one, and then he's going to get zoned in this area. So it could have been a little bit more accurate here and precise, but overall pretty good. So let's see, you're going to heal level 2, so let's see what you do. So this is really good here. Okay, really good movement. I like the walking up and everything. I feel like you should hit the, let's see. Okay, so the minion. Also, you should basically, so you see this click here, you're clicking here. So you should be walking up and you should hit the minion and walk up aggressively. Because in this case, you do it, but you don't do it clean. You don't do it like a platinum player. So let's see. Okay, no problem. So we know that we need 1 minion. So remember, 7 minions and we get level 2 advantage, okay? So I want you to hit the minion, move in, hit the minion, move in, hit the minion, move in. And if you're level 2 from here, you can W, auto, Q. And he's going to get chunked. Because here, let's see. You W, you back off, you're chilling, you're backing off, you're not playing aggressive, you're backing off. You should be back out right here. Because even if you get chunked of his Q, we still hard win. You know, level 2 aggressive, like level 2 Azir is really aggressive. Because here it was like super close from hitting the Q. So this is basically the best case scenario situation. You push the waves, you only miss 2 minions, you punish Azir very well. What should you do? So after you push the lane, this is the best case scenario timing to actually drop a ward. Why? Well, first of all, you're not going to lose anything. And second of all, this Z can't really follow if you go in the ward. So after you push the wave, you should basically sneak a ward. I usually put this one. If you can put this one, it's fine. Of course, the deeper the better. This one is amazing. The one in the brush is amazing. But I'll just put this one right here over the wall. Um, a little bit greedy here. Remember, after 2 minutes and 20 seconds, after 2 minutes and 25 seconds, you might get ganked up, especially because right now Poppy can't really help you. So I would say it's a mistake, and if it was higher elo, you would probably get punished. Nice. You play very patient, but imagine, like, remember, if you had this ward, you could have played like this bucket, and you could have been right here right now. Because if you stay here and the jungle comes from down angle, you can go like this, you can go like this, and Poppy can help you. So you could have played so much more aggressively if you just had the ward here. So let's see what I do. Overall, very good punishment. I like it. I think that the word could be definitely there. Let's see how you play. So the wave is pushing towards you. This is quite good. Let's see if you freeze here. Well, it didn't freeze here. I'm not very concerned with that. You are, wow, so up in CS. This is crazy. Nice dodge. Really good mechanics also. Really good WQ. Let's see how much farm do you miss here. So you miss 2, you miss 3, you miss 3. Okay. I feel like you're a little bit greedy, especially because right now you have 2 wards. So if you don't know where is the jungle, you have to expect him as being in the close proximity. Like if you don't know where is the jungle, you should be like, okay, where is the jungle? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so he could be mid lane. Right now he got the kill on top lane, so probably he's going to play on this angle, I think. Yes, he's planning to play on this angle. So what should you do? You should cover right angle. But I would just put the ward just in case. I would go into the brush. I will stay here. I will go into the brush. I will watch Zed because if Zed is walking up to me, that means he's in the brush. So be very careful. You want to also read the behavior of Zed. So read the behavior of Zed. So you want to go ward just in case, a lazy ward, because you have 2 wards on in your inventory right now. And then you should play aggressive. But here you should play right pocket. So when do we play right pocket? We play right pocket when we either have vision on this angle or on this angle, or let's say we know that the jungle is on top side. How do we know that? Well, he was top lane. He just got a ganked off. So in the next 20 seconds, we can't really get a gank from this angle. Theoretically, again. Of course, if you have vision on the left hand side, you want to play here, 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 and calling this left pocket. And of course, mid pocket is really really important as well, because in mid pocket you play like you do right now. You play on mid pocket. When do you play on mid pocket? When you don't have information about the enemy jungle, and when you don't have vision here or here. Because if the jungle comes like this, you can run like this. If the jungle comes like this, you can run like this. So very important, you're playing on a bad pocket right now. We know that the jungle was topside, so we should play on the right pocket. If you didn't know that he was topside, let's say he was farming and he didn't get top lane, yes, you will play mid pocket because you don't know where he is. But right now, I think that in a higher elo, you're probably going to die here. Let's see if you die here as well. Okay. Could you kill him here? No. No, 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 no. Yes, you definitely, especially because your Poppy is here, so definitely right angle here was a little bit better. Overall, I like the aggressivity. You can be even a little bit more aggressive. I feel like the wording can be better. Your mechanics are so far very good in my opinion. So wow, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Ah, he hinted here, he's just dead. Let's see how you play this here. So, your E gives you 97 shield. Let's see. So he goes in really aggressively here. I feel like you should not be you hesitate a lot. Like in this case, this is winning. So knowing that you have more minions, you should play aggressive. Because the thing is, yes, you don't have enough mana. But the thing is, right now, you need 110, right? Yes, 110. So right here, you should be like, okay, what if I woke up and I start to trade with Zed? I'm going to chunk him, and if he goes on me, I have my minion wave, and I'm going to ignite him and flash out of his shuriken. Because why did he win this, or why did he had the chance? He had the chance because he started the fight. That's why. Because right here, if you start the fight first, he's going to have the momentum. But if he starts the fight, like here, he starts the fight. You see how much damage you got until then? Probably 1 for 1. Ooh, don't tell me. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I would say it's worth because the wave is fine for you, but definitely 1 for 1 is not necessarily ideal for you. Okay, you go for Seekers. Generally speaking, if you had their barrier or exhaust, Seekers is a bad item here because Zed is behind or was behind. If you have barrier, you can definitely not buy Seekers and buy it. But since you have Ignite, Seekers is very good here. I get Seekers usually when the enemy mid laner is ahead. If you are super ahead, I think that you don't have to buy Seekers. In this situation, I like Seekers because you're not very ahead. But just so you know, in next games, if Zed is 0-2, 0-3, 0-1, don't go Seekers because you have to go damage. Okay, in terms of itemization, I think that you can stay on Seekers and then you can just buy something else. So let's see this particular realm. So right now we don't know where is Zed. Looking at top bot lane, they are ungankable. So in this case, you're pinging SS like this, but this doesn't really do anything. What should you do? You should ping SS and you should ping danger, 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 danger. Careful guys, he could be here. Definitely Zed is not going to be bot lane because Ezreal is relatively healthy and they are kind of into the tower. So I would ping top lane. But the thing is, there is a difference if you do missing, danger, or only danger, danger. Because if you do danger, danger, or like missing here, bot lane is going to back off, top lane is going to back off. But bot lane shouldn't be back off since we know that Zed went top lane. Let's see what he do. So let's see his movement. Let's watch his movement. Yes, okay, so he's here. Okay, he went like this, so we don't know where he went. He's missing. So right now, we want to wait. When he's top lane, you want to instantly shove. Let's see if you do it. Push, 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 push. You don't follow. Very, very, very good decision. You pushed, you didn't follow. Let's see what you do. But well, the best decision was to push, to ward, and after you're safe, you should go for tower. So I feel like you're a little bit greedy. Be very careful. First, think about how to live, and then think about how to kill. So basically, you want to maintain the vision there, and while you have vision, yes, you can maintain the pressure because you are really strong. You are really really strong. So far, the biggest mistake warding and pockets. Like on what angle do we actually play? Let's see. Ulti, perfect. W E Q. Okay, so we could have played it a little bit better. Also, okay, one sec, because I want to show you something really important. So here, you also have to look top lane. Like when you see Z, you have to push, look there. Why do you need to look? Because right now, if you're looking at this as you're pushing, boom, X. That means he used the ulti. This is a huge information. So after this, you should basically ward, yes, in this exact moment. So it's a huge information. Also, you didn't play mechanically very well. I love how you play this here. I love how you play this here. But I didn't particularly like how you played this here. So you ulted. This is amazing. But then we have E, so we can W, we can E, and then we can just flash if you want. Like you can W E here onto him, because you flash, right? You can WE, go into him, get the shield, and force Z, invite Z to WEQ you, and then you flash away and you kill them both. Because if Z is here without ulti, he's going to W right now. And if Z is here and you invite him to be here, he's just dead. But if you flash like this, Z can go on you like this, right? Because you didn't really use your W. Okay, so you flash and then you WE. Okay. Yes. Could have definitely played it. Not bad. It wasn't a bad trade. Remember, if you had barrier, it would be a free double kill. So in this case, since they have Nasus and Nasus is going tank, I definitely think that Ludens is a very very bad item. I think that Ludens is a bad item, and okay, I really like the way you roam. Well, the way you don't actually follow that. Theoretically, 25 farm. So 15 farm equals 1 kill. So in this case, you are up about 40 farm, 39 exactly. So 39 is basically almost 3 kills. This is quite good. This is quite good. You played it good because you didn't really follow him. So macro, excellent. Don't follow. I mean, of course, if you can follow, you can follow, but he was dead. He was there anyways. But he's forced to do something. Like the game is just over for him. So I really like what he do. Okay, so far wording, I feel like you had like a one mechanical error right there. Mechanics 8.5 at the moment. It was 9.5 back then, but that mechanical error screwed you up a little bit. I feel like your biggest mistake is that you play a little bit too aggressive. So in this case, this is good because you have this ward here, but should we play in the mid pocket? Should we play in the left pocket or should we stay on the right pocket? Because right pocket gives you the angle where Poppy can help you, Thresh can lantern you better. But in this case, you see, because right now, right pocket, there is a big difference if you're right here or if you're right here. What will Faker do in this situation? Faker will stay here, drop a word of word roll because you have one word for free, and then he's going to pressure. He's going to pressure a lot, like you do, but he's going to be like, okay, what? Like here, for example, this is so greedy. You see, vision here, and we are here. If you can solve that, you can definitely hire your. Oh, so close. You can definitely hire your win rate. So let's see. No problem. I like that you didn't ignite. You do have your potion, so still mechanics. You do have your potion. Okay, did you have the plant here? Okay, so here I'm not entirely sure why you actually turn back. So you see him. So you see him. Okay, you should stay here and go over the wall, or at least go this way so you can suicide. I'm not sure why you. Okay, yeah, you can just execute yourself here. I think. Definitely, I would go for Liandry's because it's Nasus, and if you go for Ludens, you're not going to have damage. I feel like Liandry's into Zonias is very, very good item path. Liandry's into Zonias, possibly Nashor Tooth into Deadcap or Rylai. I feel like Rylai is really good as well here against Galio, against Viego, against everyone. Okay, so let's talk about this. This is the first time you follow. So when you follow, first of all, your wave has to be fine. So we see this, you're like, okay, I can help Poppy, no problem. But in this case, like right here, like as you're looking at this, you have to be like, okay, both lane. So again, this has to be your camera. Like this has, you have to look there like this. See? Because this is going to tell you, hey, Poppy's level 6, she's level 9, she's dead. Before I get there, bot lane can't follow. What should I do? Push mid, get played, roam top. That's how we should be playing the game. Here, maybe we do something, maybe we don't. Like, as you're keeping the camera right here, you're going to find out this is not reliable. And we can't really help Poppy. Remember, Poppy is level 6, you're level 9. I mean, you're level 10 and Vega is level 9. So definitely what was the mistake here? The mistake here was that your map awareness wasn't that good and it didn't really look in. Nice, just style on him. Perfect. That was good, that is good. Really good mechanics as well. Well, you have to be very careful. Yeah, just recall, just recall. Yeah, let's see. I'm not entirely sure if you know that he doesn't have ulti, but this is very greedy what you're doing. Theoretically, next wave is not canon, so you can't really recall. But you need to recall because you're going to die. Yeah, I think you're going to die. Just recall, 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 recall. Perfect, perfect. WQ, perfect mechanics. Yeah, you're probably going to go for Ludens. Yeah, I told my opinion here. Definitely killing tanks is a priority. In late game, even if you have, oh, you put the word nice. So, but not here. Here, you can see this. Like if this is your jungle, this is fine, but this is just a better version of it. Or this one as well, or this one. Like you just need this angle. I don't think this is bad, but can maximize it a little bit. Yeah, overall pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't like the build. I like the mechanics and everything. I think that you played pretty well. This is a montage for you. Yeah, well, you should really ignite. I think you panicked a little bit. You probably overestimated the power of Viego. I mean, he's 4-2. He's not like he's weak. Like ulti. Yeah, that's good. You do have flash. This is just a montage play, right? Yeah, you didn't flash. You're very patient. Yeah, so good. You proc your potion. Really good. You did your job here. You're running, lantern, perfect, perfect. W, good mechanics, good kiting, Q, auto, auto. So good, so good, so good. Well, maybe you could have get those before recalling and then you could have pushed mid because everyone was dead, but it's okay. I don't think it's a mistake. I think it's just something that you need to look for. Okay, so right now, oh, actually, I think that best build is not that. Best build is Liandry's Void Zonias or Liandry's Zonias Void, depending on how the enemy team wants to play. In this case, Zonias second is good. I like that you go for this, but the loot doesn't really help you with tanks. Doesn't really do the missing health. Because yes, you have the wave clear, because that's the difference between Ludens and Liandry's, the wave clear, but you don't really need wave clear. So this is the first big mistake. Like here we have to question ourselves, do they need our damage? Like, do you think you need to be here, or can you get the farm mid lane? Because here, Samara doesn't want to follow. They don't have a jungle. We have a lot of damage here. Poppy is pretty tanky. I mean, well, Poppy is AD. Never mind. Well, so we don't really have to be here. I think that you could have just pushed here on mid lane. Because it's better if you get prio first and then you just go. End up getting another kill. Yeah, this is a hard game. I feel like you should play more with your team. Because right now your job is not to push mid at this point. Like in the early game, it was your job. But right now, your job is to stay with your team, win the team fight, stay behind them, and just play from there. In this situation, you can't really get in bot lane, so pushing mid lane is better. But in general, your goal is to just play with your teammates. This is a good decision. This is a correct play. This is a little bit too much because you have 3k gold. So this is good. This is good. But here, after pushing this wave, just recall. We need to be here. They are pushing. They have the Herald. We have 3k gold. 3k gold is a lot. So you kind of force a little bit here. And be careful because this game, no one is going to carry. You have to carry. So those decisions here, they can cost you. Because you see how much time you wasted. And you remember, like right now, even if you're going to flank like this, let's see. Yes. Okay. So a huge mistake. So the first huge mistake was that you did go for this overextension. The second big mistake is that you go for the blue buff when we lose the mid tower here. So we should stay mid lane. We should catch the wave. We should go Samara. We should use the ulti on Samara, and then you should take the wave and then recall. Let's say you didn't do it, but no problem. But you should recall right now, because right now, like, look how. So this is a really bad decision. Because right now, at the end of the day, okay, please recall. Okay. Yes, perfect. Well, the thing is, Rabadon doesn't really do anything against those things, by the way. Like Rabadon does, it's better to get Void even against Zed, even against people that don't have magic resist, like Samara or Zed. Why? Because magic penetration, so they have 40 magic penetration, magic resist. The magic penetration is going to make them have 15 MR, which is so important. Because right now, even if you have damage, it doesn't matter because you're not going to hit Nasus. So this is a huge mistake that you go for Rabadons, and this is a huge mistake that you go for Ludens, in my opinion. Also, the macro that happened here ended up them having a little bit more vision on the Nashor pit. Okay, let's see. So here we might have been lost the game. So this is fine. So what should you do? You should stay behind of your team and hit the closest target. You should put the soldiers and do a lot of damage in the team fights. I think that Azir is one of the powerful, most powerful champs in game. Yeah, I could have been more patient here. I feel like you shouldn't flash. So in this case, well, first of all, you should really W because you wasted your W here. You should stay here behind of your team, wait Thresh to come back, and then you should just fight. It felt like you're also playing on a bad angle here. Okay, let's see the W. So here, don't flash flash only when it's absolutely necessary. So when you really want HP, I would flash. Because right here, Viego is not around. Like Viego is pretty far. And what you can do, you can get taunted, and then you can W here, E, and then Q over the wall, and then you can escape. You want to be more conservative with your flash. Because you still get taunted, and nothing did happen. I could just fine here. Well, you should be fine if you escape. One second. So, in this case, so this is a huge bit. Like here, is it more important to kill or is it more important to be alive? Because we know that Vayne is really behind. So right here, you did have W. So right now you do have W. So can we fight here or should we actually just W? Well, how do we identify this? Well, first of all, they are healthier. Second of all, your Vayne is behind. Third of all, Zed is coming, so they have also number advantage. So here, this W probably killed it. Also, you could have R the Viego and get the lantern faster. So it was mechanical play. So this wall thing started from this overextension from you. Theoretically, you also had Zonias, but I think that you played it bad until then. So you played it really well in this game, but a few mistakes, like a few big mistakes. You really did. I mean, I don't know if you win this game, but you really deserve to win this game. If you were winning this game, you could call yourself a platinum player, by the way. Well, a gold one player, not a platinum necessary. Okay, let's see this. So we're playing mid lane. I don't like that you stay with low mana and low HP. Also, we are not in a position when we should push. We are in a position where we should let the enemy team to go into us and we should just wait them dive us. So you can stack the soldiers. Because right now, if you try to use your WQ aggressively, you're going to become vulnerable. So here, not only that you have Void in base, 1.8k gold. So this is a huge mistake that you're constantly doing. You're staying and you're sitting on a lot of gold. Um, but also we don't have mana and looking base right now. If you have a good map awareness, you're going to be like, okay, Nasus is ending the game. Just back off because let's see. So 25 minutes, okay? So 3 seconds, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you don't right now you don't know that he's here. 12, 13, right? I think 12. Or no. So if you follow this, then you don't know, I think. So in this case, what should you do? You should ignore your people. Go here, recall. W, E, Q, and then recall. Do we lose the game here? Exactly, but we should have done it like earlier. Okay, let's see how we play this here. I want to see the whole team fight. So, okay, okay, good play. You could have Zonias a little bit earlier here. Like you still got the damage off. I think that is not counterplay. Imagine if he had flash in this fight. If he didn't use it right here. Well, but I don't think that's the mistake. I think that the mistake was that you didn't see the Nasus and you did stay a lot here. Because in the final, oh, you guys, wow, yeah. So you just lose because of that. Okay, okay. Yeah, so overall, I feel like you really deserve to win. You played it very well, in my opinion, but definitely some huge mistakes that you actually did. So thank you so much. This is my opinion on the game, and I hope this helps you.